Hi, this is Ray Almeda here for AMN TV in a special report down in West Hollywood, California, where we're here at the House of Blues, waiting for several celebrities such as the likes of Tom Green, Tommy Lee, Shannon Elizabeth, and none other than maybe Chris Rock and Chris Jesus Ferguson, as we celebrate the gaming industry as a whole and wait for journalists and celebrities alike to celebrate the wonderful activity that is video gaming. Hi, we're here, Good Charlotte, AMN TV. Who's the better video game player between you two guys?
Me. No, me. Depends on the game.
What type of games you guys play?
First-person shooters, I'm better. Sports games, I'm better.
Like Halo, sports games, first-person shooters?
Like football, like that, I'm better. Call of Duty, it's all me.
Have you guys heard about the Sony PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, the Nintendo Wii?
360, I'm waiting for the PS3 though. Yeah.
Favorite game of all time? One game.
Oh man. I don't know, that's a hard one. I like original Tony Hawk. Yeah, original. You can't go wrong with the OG Tony Hawk, OG Madden football, you know, classic games, you know?
You work for MPD. You know how game culture has risen basically in the last few years with gamer shows, True Life, I'm a Gamer, things like that. How far do you think video games will evolve moving into the entertainment industry?
I think that you're seeing already with Vice City and things like that it's like a mini movie a lot of times with these video games now. So there's a lot more thought involved. It's not just like, all right, my character's gonna beat the hell out of your character. Like that's the way it used to be, but now it's like there's a whole nother element to it because they realize that video gaming is a culture in and of itself that needs to incorporate all elements of entertainment. So it's wonderful, man. It's cool.
Your favorite video game of all time?
God, there's so many. I have to say Donkey Kong Jr.
What's your favorite video game ever made?
Resident Evil, the original one.
Really? Resident Evil, the original?
I'm a big fan of RPGs and adventure games, strategy, all that stuff. I love that. And it was the only game that ever scared me. Like, no movie ever scared me, but that game freaked me out.
What video game system did you used to play the most?
My PS2. Yeah. And then, you know, my Xbox came along and things changed.
Have you heard about the PS3 and the Xbox 360?
I have heard about them, and I, I'm anxiously awaiting the PS3. The Xbox, every time I go to get one, they're sold out, so I need to have a personal, talk with Xbox because I don't think I should be without one.
Your most gratifying video game experience ever?
When I beat Pac-Man on Atari when I was like 6 years old. That was the most gratifying experience.
I'm gonna say one word. I want you to tell me your reaction to it. We.
It means like you and me. So besides that, I'm still getting like caught up to date with like modern technology and like games and stuff like that. My friends told me like you gotta get like caught up to date. So you gotta go like to E3 party here. After I leave out of here, maybe I'll know what Wii's all about.
Everyone's question as a football player, is it worth it to be on the Madden cover?
Is it worth it to be on the Madden? At this point, I do not think so. They better not ever put me on there. Well, they wouldn't put a tight end on there, but yeah, I mean, that's a curse. I'm not really the suspicious type, but looking back on it, I mean, you have to say, what is going on here? So, but at the same time, it is an honor.
What are you more excited about, the Nintendo Wii, the Xbox 360, or the PlayStation 3, the next generation console?
You asking me a hard question right there. I'm excited about all of them. All of them are great as far as I'm concerned. Growing up when we used to play video games with the little Pac-Man and 10-yard fight compared to like Madden football now, it all looks good to me.
PS3, Xbox, Nintendo Wii, you're talking to them. What's your favorite system? What are you looking most for?
I vacillate between the GameCube and the PS2 right now. The PS3 I'm very excited about because it's backwards compatible. You can use your old games and the new ones that are coming out, which is really the thing that didn't sell me on the Xbox. They keep trying to reinvent from day one. Every time they put a console out, man, it's all about new cash from the consumer.
Well, with Sony, you can't really mess up success, right?
True.
Well, what's your most successful, most gratifying video game moment?
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I mean, probably the first time I beat Resident Evil, the original one, was like, it's over? It was like 3 weeks, I think, of just hardcore, and yeah, that was a big one.
We were talking to Tony Gonzalez maybe a few minutes ago about a Madden curse. What is your thoughts on the Madden curse?
I just think the Madden the graphics is just unbelievable, man. The workouts, the 40 time, and it's just awesome. The way they developed that into a real life game
This is awesome.
NFL season will end. What do you think of your new quarterback this season?
Oh, we feel good about him. We feel good that he's going to definitely be able to lead our team to what we're confident of doing this year, and we're going to all rally behind him and let him lead the Chargers.
What's your most satisfying video game moment ever?
You know what? I'm gonna go really old school on you, but when I finally unlocked the freestyle level for SSX for the first time, and I was like jamming out to that hybrid song while I'm like riding the snowboard, it was a great moment for me.
Have you heard about the Sony PS3, the Xbox 360?
You're talking about that thing, man. So I mean, I look forward to seeing it. Originally it had like some crazy boomerang controller, and then I just saw something like an update where it's back to kind of like the old school style, which is good. I'll feel comfortable on that. So
if you had to pick one video game of all time, your favorite, what would it be?
That's ridiculous. Pac-Man. Pac-Man, dude. It's classic. I know that, like, you know, it's old school, but it's, you know what I mean? It's like, it never gets old to me.
Basically, what is your favorite video game? We've been asking every celebrity, same question. Pac-Man seems to be the favorite. No one has yet to say Super Mario, but what?
Oh, yeah, Mario and Luigi kicks ass. But for right now, I think I'm going to have to say Scarface, considering that I played one of the femme fatales in Scarface, so, yeah.
Have you heard about the Sony PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360?
I've heard rumors about it. It's not really my lingo, to be honest, so it's like one thing goes out the other.
There's this new system that Nintendo's putting out called the Wii. When you hear the word Wii, what do you think?
When I hear the word Wii, I have to go to the bathroom. I need to take a wee-wee, I don't know.
Tony Hawk, big game fan, new game coming out. Tell us about the game, Tony.
Project 8 is basically the best thing we've done because we got the new consoles to put it out on. Xbox 360, PS3, and we've done full body scans of everyone, all new motion capture. It's going to be like you're controlling a character in a DVD as opposed to playing a video game. You know?
I noticed you mentioned PS3, Xbox 360, but you didn't mention a Nintendo Wii. Tell us about the Nintendo Wii and the controls.
We got a new game just for Nintendo, which is Downhill Jam. So it's like a racing game, and we've never done it. No one's ever done a skate racing game before, so this is a new thing, but we're excited because you got the Wii controller where you just tilt it and the guy leans into it, and we got 2 new games up our sleeves, basically.
Different stuff. Last thing I want to ask, what's your favorite video game ever made? Not named Tony Hawk. Okay.
I gotta say it's Marble Madness, because it brought me into computers, and it introduced me into the world of computers, and I love it.
So there you have it. Every celebrity coming in, giving their input on what they think the video game industry is going to be like for the next future, their favorites. And, you know, we're not going to see a lot of female celebrities here and there. It must have been that name Wii. But then again, this is Ray Almeda reporting for you here on AMN TV. Boom.